Hey everybody, you know who it is, you know it's the place to be, and all that other stupid shit. Now, before I go into this, let me just clear a few things up. No, I am not quitting TNF. I just needed something to grab everybody's attention about SOPA and ACTA and all that other stuff. Second, yes, the Halloween special is coming. Excuse me for having a life. I'm just kidding, you know I love you. Alright, something I wanted to kind of try out here. This is my first time doing this. I'm thinking of doing little small audio reviews of the recent release, the recently released season 16 of Thomas and Friends, which has now been broadcast in Australia and has yet to debut in either the UK or the US. So to whoever posted the first episode of season 16, thank you. And major props to you. So, with that said, I'm going to be trying something a little different here. I'm going to be doing audio reviews of Season 16 as each episode progresses. Or is aired, sorry. I'm not really good with coming up with dialogue on the spot, so forgive me. So, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and give my 2 cents on it, and, spoilers, by the way, sorry. So... For those who don't know, the very first episode of Season 16 was Race to the Rescue, and already with a generic title like that, we're in for a wild ride, kids! Right. For those who don't know, it stars Flynn, the fire engine, and I can say this right now, he has not changed that much from the other episode, Fiery Flynn. He hasn't really changed one bit. I'll never forget this one guy who posted a review of the episode on his DeviantArt page. He calls him an American idiot, which I do kind of admit that's pretty clever, considering. Let me kind of go into some notes of what I particularly didn't like about this episode. Okay, like, first of all, the opening sequence. Like, oh, the engines are special. Tell us something we don't know. Okay, let's see. I know I've bitched about this for quite a while, and like I said, I know people get tired of me saying this, but does Hero ever return home? I mean, he said himself in, like, Hero of the Rails that he misses his home very much, but... You know, I could go on and on about that topic, but fuck it, I've bitched about it too much. But that's not the topic here. The topic here is Flynn. Yeah, we're expected to believe he hasn't been on the roads before in a long time. I honestly, I've got no comments. It makes fun of itself. And also, I'm not really an expert on how railways are, laid out, but yeah, there just so happens to be a section of track that leads right into the road, like no buffers or anything. Yeah, I find that a little odd. I mean, what if like a runaway train came down that siding or something like that? But I don't know. I don't know. That's just a little nitpick, but And of course, our ever so lovable Charlie. He provides nothing. I know I've said before how I don't really like Kevin that much. Charlie comes in a close second. He's pointless. He provides nothing. He's just a character we're supposed to believe he thinks every single solitary thing is funny. And yeah, it's short, sweet, to the point. He's a dick. All right, he's an asshole. Let's see what else. Yeah, just the basic story in general of Race to the Rescue. It's another one of those tired plots, like, oh, I'm so embarrassed, so now I'm going to avoid helping others who need it, and it's been done to death. Or maybe it hasn't, or something like that. I don't know. And But what else can you expect? It's written by Sharon Miller, so nothing really else is new there. What else? Let's see. Oh, right. Here's a little bit of a query. When the hell did Sir Topham Hatt get a shed? Answer me that! Okay, I mean, I know he had like a sort of bit of a trailer type thing in Misty Island Rescue when he was monitoring the building of the search and rescue center. That was weird enough. But, a shed? Really? Does he have like a million other places to live or something? Did his wife kick him out of the house or something? What the hell? When did he get a fucking shed? Okay, there was one thing that this episode did particularly pretty well. I mean, the scenery is nice. It's really cool, and the thing I did sort of like about this episode, it does pay a bit more attention to the road vehicles like Birdie and Butch. And, wow, a tow truck needing to be towed. Oh, the irony. What else? Like I said, it's your basic, I'm too embarrassed to do my job, and I'm obsessing over my own faults, or something stupid. I don't know how to say it. It clearly makes fun of itself. Or does it? I don't know. Okay, when Flynn finally approaches the shed, why does everybody have to make such a big deal about him going on the road? I mean, the shed isn't that too far from the track, damn it. I mean, Flynn could just easily roll forward, put out the fire with his hoses, and then bada bing. You don't need to worry about the stupid fucking roads. And also, I don't know if they really say this, like, out loud or put it out in the open, but, why do they make this big deal about Flynn being the only fire engine? I mean, don't they have others like the ones we've seen in Thomas Percy and Old Slow Coach? What about Belle? I mean, Belle's a firefighter too, you forgetful dicks. And again, they make this a big deal about Flynn. He has to go on the road to fight the fire. It's like, but the rails are right next to him. And it's like, no, he has to go on the road. And then, like, but the shed's right next to the track. I'm sounding like a broken record. Those are all pretty much what I didn't like about this episode. And, yeah, Flynn, he hasn't really changed. Charlie, he provides nothing. He's just a jackass. Alright, but enough about me bitching and moaning. There was this one thing, like I said before, I like how they, pay more attention to road vehicles, and, but overall, A Race to the Rescue, actually, it wasn't that bad. I mean, it certainly wasn't good, but it wasn't that terrible or anything like that. I mean, granted, it was stupid, but at least it was a bit of a slight improvement from the past seasons. Like I know the 3 strikes you're out formula, it's still there, but it's been downgraded to 2. Like we won't notice. I think it's not really a bad way to start off the new season, but not necessarily a good way to start it either. So, overall, my thoughts, it's stupid, it's predictable, and they make a big deal out over nothing. But overall, it's not terrible, it's not god-awful. I mean, God forbid, it's not Wonky Whistle or anything like that. So, overall, I give this episode maybe about like a 2.5 out of 5. It didn't really do much. It's meh. It wasn't god awful. It wasn't really that good. It's just it's skippable. It's just stupid. So those are my 2 cents on Race to the Rescue. So yeah, I'm hoping to maybe do a few more of these once I find the time. It shouldn't really be taking that long to just record my 2 cents on this new season. And from what I've heard, yeah, it is probably the last season with Sharon Miller involved, which I'm really thrilled about, because I mean, I'm sure Sharon's a nice person, but come on, her writing is terrible, absolutely terrible. So yeah, guys, I'm hoping to do more of these reviews once they come out, and hopefully in between all that, as well as school and work and all that stuff, I can get back to making other videos. But for the time being, those are my 2 cents on Race to the Rescue. It's skippable, it's stupid. So of course, these are just my opinions. Maybe some of you might have other views on it as well, but this is just my thoughts on it. So with that said, guys, thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next review. Take care.